Starting medical school can be overwhelming for a lot of people. Some freshers find themselves floating in a sea of information and pressure and find it almost impossible to stay afloat. In this video, I'm going to be sharing tips on how to navigate medical school as a fresher. Hi guys, Gloria here. For those of us who are new to my channel, you're very welcome. I am NGM, Njoku Gloria Martins. I'm a medical doctor, just finished medical school, still awaiting induction. Okay, I make videos about medical school, doctor life, lifestyle in general, and I help individuals navigate the challenges of medical school and help them become better doctors in general. So you're very much welcome to my channel. Yeah. Today I'm going to be sharing tips on how to navigate med school as a fresher. Previously I shared tips on how to navigate medical school. I'm going to share a link to that at the end of this video, but today we are just going to be focusing on freshers. Now, a lot of individuals, when they get into medical school, they tend to just literally float through their first few years of medical school, year 1, year 2, and then maybe get a hint of it at 300 level, and that is not the way it's supposed to be actually. So I wish I knew these tips I'm about to share now with you guys. The first thing I need you to know is that your feelings are valid. You're probably going to be feeling anxious, uncertain about whatever it is that is going to be happening. You're leaving home, you're going to a very far place, a strange land and all of that. You're literally going to be on your own. Yes, it's okay to feel anxious, it's okay to feel uncertain, it's okay to feel worried, scared. Yes, it's okay, but don't let those emotions become you. Don't let those emotions cloud you from what you're supposed to do. Medical school, it's a school, you get, so you came here to literally learn and explore, so let that be your focus. The first thing I need you to do is to familiarize with your environment. Like, you just came into medical school, know where you're going to be having lectures. If you're going to be staying in campus, know where you're going to be staying in campus. I stayed off campus, so it was a bit more difficult for me because I didn't have any people to ask questions. But if you're on campus, you get liberty to see other people, probably your senior colleagues going to lectures, and also you can ask questions. So I asked questions: where are we going to be having lectures, what topics are we going to be having, when does lecture start, are we expected to finish. Just stroll around, familiarize yourself with the environment and ask questions so that you get information. Yes, so your feelings are valid, and then ask questions. Yes, so the next thing I need you to know is that community is very important. Now, when I came to medical school, I was introduced to the House of CMD, Christian Medical and Dental Association, and my journey in medical school, although med school is very demanding and all of that, but then they helped guide me. I don't know how to put this into words, but like literally, physically, spiritually, I was equipped. I was completely equipped. So you can find a community to belong to, and there's this saying that if you don't associate with any particular community, you could literally join any other body, if you get what I mean. Yeah, so please associate yourself with a community, associate yourself with a group of people of like minds who are striving towards the same goal. That's where you don't feel alone, you don't feel left out. Yes. Now, the next thing I need you to know is that each class is different. Oh god, this particular point hits me hard a bit. Now, when I was transitioning from 100 level to 200 level, I thought it was going to be like literally the same thing, maybe going on slowly and gradually. But then the everything about 200 level was very different, so I had to calm down and ask questions. I had mentors. That's another thing that really helped me. So I was given a mentor by my association, and then I also had another mentor that I chose for myself. Yes, so I was led. I had people I would ask questions about what textbooks could I possibly use, what textbooks are best for each courses, what topics am I going to be facing or looking at, how best do I go about answering questions for my continuous assessments and exams in the end. So I asked questions at each level. If there was anything I was very comfortable with, was asking questions. So each class is different. Ask questions. And who are you asking questions? Now, it's good to get advice from people. Sometimes you have colleagues that are in 600 level, you get to ask them questions and all of that. But then it's very good to also ask people that just left the class. Like if you're to enter 200 level now, the people you're to ask questions are the people that literally just vacated 200 level. I don't know if you get, because they have better knowledge. Do you get? They have better recent information about the class, so they will better guide you more and put you through. Some lecturers they change some lecturers at the end of the session. So yeah, you need to familiarize yourself with those changes and better equip yourself on how to navigate those classes. Another thing I need you to know is that it is really beautiful to be authentic. Like in a world that is full of fake, now it is just be yourself. It's not going to cost you anything. Just be yourself, and naturally you see that those things that align with your persons are slowly gravitated to you. Do you get? Just be yourself. Don't try to be anything you're not. Don't try to overdo, or just be yourself normally. And those things that literally feel your frequency will come to you. Now you will understand this one later on. The last thing I'm going to tell you is that try to find a study technique that works for you. Now I'm not saying try to check if you're a day reader or a night reader, because if you're in medical school, you need to read at every time. Like no time will definitely work best for you. Maybe you assimilate better at a certain time, but like the technique I mean is, are you somebody that prefers to, or that assimilate better by listening to the lecture? Are you somebody that assimilate better by watching pictures? Are you somebody that assimilate better by watching videos? Or are you somebody that assimilate better when something is explained to you by your classmates? Are you somebody that assimilate better by just reading on your own? So find what works best for you. If you're not yourself, I wonder how you're going to figure that out. So it's a vital step. Most times the mistake we make is that we don't get to know these things at 100 or 200 level. When we get to know these things about ourselves is maybe 300 or 400 level, and 300 level is when you're taking your second MBBS examinations, and you don't want to fall victim of poor study technique, not knowing what works best for you. You don't want to. And literally this is what is going to guide you or help you throughout your medical school years. I'm not saying it will not change at some point, but it will give you a sense of confidence in yourself, that you can be able to read something in your own way and assimilate it and understand it better. So there are a lot of other tips, there are a lot of other things that has helped other people, but these are the things that particularly helped me, and I'm sure that if you put it together, if you put it to good use, they can definitely help you navigate medical school as a fresher. So that will be all for today. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, I advise you do so, because I'm going to be sharing more tips, more ways, more ideas to help you navigate medical school better. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.